Keeping a city running smoothly is a very big job. But it is a job that, if done well, most of us are not even aware of. Things we take for granted, everything from tree trimming to road repair and a clean water supply, are all things we can take for granted because Buena Park has a group of dedicated, hardworking people who make sure our city runs smoothly. These people are part of the Public Works Department. The Public Works Department develops, builds, and maintains city facilities and infrastructure. City facilities such as streets, storm drains, sewers, traffic signals, public buildings, vehicles, and water facilities. Public Works consists of several departments. Engineering. This division is responsible for the design and management of all city-funded construction projects. This includes the installation of new sewer and water lines, public buildings, major street repairs, and construction site inspections. This department also maintains records and maps for city facilities and provides technical support to other city departments. Traffic services. This division is responsible for the installation, timing, and maintenance of all traffic control devices and signals. It also conducts engineering studies of traffic conditions and works with the police department and other agencies to improve traffic conditions in the city of Buena Park. Equipment maintenance. This division is responsible for the maintenance and repair of all city-owned vehicles and equipment. This includes everything from police cars to cement mixers. Facilities maintenance. Facilities maintenance is responsible for the maintenance and repair of approximately 55 city-owned buildings and facilities. Street maintenance. This division maintains all city streets and public alleyways, repairs curbs and sidewalks, and trims all trees located adjacent to city streets and traffic medians. They maintain approximately 175 miles of streets, crack seal 50 lane miles of street each year, and they annually repair and replace some 350 miles of curbs and sidewalks. Utility maintenance. This division maintains and repairs the city's 260 miles of water and sewer lines, including water valves, all 20,000 water meters, 8 water wells, and a 20 million gallon underground reservoir.
Public Works, from our perspective, is the maintenance side of Public Works, and that's the local infrastructure maintenance where we take care of all the police cars, we take care of the buildings, we take care of the streets, we take care of the water system. We, in essence, help out with every other department as well, like parks. We're involved in that as well, but it's primarily the maintenance. It's the kind of thing that you may not see these guys every day doing, but they're doing it every day. So your trees, your lawns, your street maintenance, that pothole that got fixed last night and nobody called, it just happened. It's that kind of work. You're seeing water bubble up from a curb or something, and then all of a sudden a guy in an orange shirt shows up because somebody just called. Those are the guys that do it. You know, they're not superstars. They're just the guys that you can count on. They're the guys that you're going to miss if you wake up one morning and for whatever reason that water's not going down. You know, you don't just call a plumber. You're basically going to get involved with us sooner or later, or we're going to get involved with you sooner or later. When that police car rolls down the street, we take care of it. Every 6 months, every one of those cars is coming in and getting checked out. It's not just the engines. It's basically the safety material. It's the way the police officers fit into that car. All of that's taken care of by Public Works.
Yeah, this car is pretty cool. It's a 2011 Charger, and we just recently upgraded the cars. Outfitted them with rifles and shotguns, and you see it out there in the streets. 2011 Charger runs pretty good. It's pretty cool. We get a brand new car. It comes black and white with spotlights on it, and we do everything else in-house right here. And when I get done with it, it's turnkey. It'll go directly to the cops. So, we pull it out here and light it up for you. This thing, we got some new lights this year. We're going to add to the fleet. So. We have some new graphics this year. We're on a trial basis. We don't know for sure if we're going to go with this yet, so it's in the stages of the upper management right now to decide if we're going to use this or not. So anyway, you might see it out there on the street just like this. So we don't know yet. There's a bunch of new lights on here for this year. If you noticed them in the back, we got LED spotlights now. We didn't have that before. It's all new and a lot more effective. Less drag on the car with the LED stuff. It's really, really nice, and we don't have the high voltage stuff anymore because it's an officer safety thing, and it's all low voltage stuff. It works really good. Real good lights.
These vehicles over here, these four, these haven't been put in service yet. These come right from Ford. They're not police cars still. We make them police cars, so everything's done right here. We do everything bumper to bumper. John outfits these all, and we make a fine car for the police department. Fully 60% of what we do in the shop is for the police department.
It never got hot. It never smoked.
Okay.
Nothing else.
All right. You got. We'll take care of it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We have facilities, like for instance the buildings here at the park. The roofs, the walls, the paint jobs, the toilets, all of that is handled by that group of people. So we've got every trade that you can possibly think of. In essence, we're like an entire city of tradespeople here that are making sure that, you know, the residents of Buena Park have everything they need to continue a normal life without too many issues. As far as the police are concerned, we just about do anything that has to do with their vehicles and some other things as well. But primarily, we're there to service all their vehicles. It doesn't matter if it's the black and white, the SWAT vehicle, or the undercover vehicle. We make sure it's consistently under some cycle of maintenance. When there is an issue that needs to be taken care of, we take care of it now. It doesn't wait till Monday. Most of the black and whites that are out there are needed on a regular rotation. So you might think about it from the perspective of that car never stops. So we literally have to, at times, go in and pull that car out of service and get it right back to them again. Anything as simple as just the console that's mounted in the car. You know, every police car's got it, but you got to have somebody that knows how to do that. We don't go out for that kind of service. We try and save the residents money by doing it ourselves. So we've got people that are experts at doing that. If you look at just the simple blinking lights of a police car, where did that come from? Who did that? We've got that guy, and he knows how to wire that car. He knows how to make sure that those lights go on when the police officer needs it. He knows the intensity that's required. He literally rewires that car to make sure without affecting the warranties of that vehicle. So every one of our police cars is literally handled by our guys here. We rarely send one out unless it's something that we can't handle because it's a factory issue. It's taken care of here. Well, as far as new construction, we're primarily involved in the planning stage. We'll get involved more than that later on, but initially we're looking for water supplies, we're looking for roadways, we're looking for the actual grounds, if you will, right now. What are they going to provide to this new project? So from that perspective, we have our people go out there, confirm that there is this or that, confirm maybe it's not there yet, that the roadway is prepared to do that. So in essence, you can kind of look at us from the front end, and then once we're involved, we may be going in there to hook up the water connections or make sure that the sewer hookup is being done correctly, but we get involved from that perspective. We have a fully electronic method of ensuring that there's quality water here. We also have technical people that get involved with the water quality. We have an individual that basically, that's his responsibility to make sure that that water tastes good, that that water is flowing, that water is available at all the time. It's one of our beautiful trucks. Anyway, the water department has a crew and a staff of professionals that basically that's their goal, to make sure that that water is being delivered to that house in the highest quality possible. The day-to-day routine things that take place to ensure that that's happening can go anywhere from water samples, monthly, weekly, depending on what's going on, to watching a particular area because a resident called and said it tastes funny. So they will get involved with that as well. The other side of the coin is if they've got low pressure, Buena Park has pretty good pressure and the water's pretty good. So if there's a change in any of that, we're getting phone calls right away, so our people respond to that. It's probably one of the things we're most proud of is that when you open the tap here, that water should taste good. If it's not, let us know. Currently, we're planning on moving to a new facility, hopefully by the end of this year, if not very early next year. What this facility is intended to do, and it looks like now that it's going to do it fine, is let us spread out. Let us get our equipment more into a stage where they're more effective, where we can reach through and pull out that piece that we need right away. It's going to give us that opportunity to start adding a little more electronic version to Bob's area in the streets, to Mike's area in water, Terry's in the garage, and Dave's in facilities. It's just going to give us a much more, what should I say, usable building as far as our equipment is concerned and our supplies. Right now we kind of find a place to put something. When we move to the new building, we'll have plenty of space to do that. This will be much better for the residents too, and quite honestly, it's a nicer building.
In the Streets Maintenance Division, we are responsible for the right-of-ways of the roads, the parkways, maintenance of the city trees. We go out and replace portions of the asphalt on the roadways, responsible for tree trimming in the neighborhoods, and also we do replace and remove sidewalks and curb and gutters throughout the neighborhood in the city of Buena Park. The way we identify problems in the city is we'll get residents that call in. They'll give us certain areas of concern. If it's related to street issues, or if it's related to sidewalks or curb and gutter issues, possibly tree trims. We also go out there and we are proactive. We do check the streets daily. Anything that we see out there, it is recorded and logged in, and we get to it as soon as possible. With tree trimming, we go out, sometimes we do get residents that call in regarding the trees they need to be trimmed. We go out there, we take a look at the tree, and sometimes they do impede with traffic. Sometimes they are hanging low for the movement of pedestrians on the sidewalks. We go out there, we do trim the trees up to the required height and eliminate any problems that are out there on the streets. For us to go out and maintain any potholes or trees on this tree trimming, any type of sidewalk work or any curb and gutter work, we do not charge the residents for a fee. It is no charge. We go out there and take care of any issues out there, no charge. Today out here at Peak Park, we're getting ready for the Silverado event next weekend. What we're doing is we're installing temporary ramps with asphalt. We are providing access on and off the park for our vendors, for the visitors here at Silverado Days, and also the event people here that are setting up the rides with their big rig trucks. After the event is over with, we come back the midweek of the following week and remove the ramps, and park gets back to normal status. We do respond to after-hour calls or emergency calls. We respond to more of the trees down after hours, possibly traffic collisions or accidents late at night. If there is an issue out within the city, we recommend that the residents do call the City Yard office. The number is 714-562-3655, and let us know of any issues that are out there so we can take care of them. The services we provide here for the residents, we're here to do an outstanding job. The guys do take pride in their work. We're here to eliminate or avoid any hazards or any problems out there within the city.
If somebody needs our help, I mean, if it falls under maintenance, it's probably us. At least give us a call. Let's see if we can help you. If it's not us, we can certainly put you with the right people and get you going that way. But if it's something that you need fixed, something that has to do with the city's infrastructure, it's us. Give us a call. We're ready. I think Bob gave it to you before. It's 714-562-3655. We've got some very professional people working here. You may not see them all the time. That's a good thing. That's because they're taking care of it.